What's up, people? This is me again, and we're going to take a look at this Vibrate. It looks to be like something worth its weight in gold. Really does. I mean, look at this. They already got this stuff signed up, ready to go. It's a rewarding system too. They're giving out coins for people who participate. You can get paid with these. I mean, it's like it's taken off or something like just recently. So if you go to one, they got Vibrate IO / token, and they got Vibrate.com, and a smarter way to explore live music. Browse through hundreds of thousands of profiles, musicians, venues, and events with social media, gig dates, and all that tied to the coin, right? Here's the coin value. That's exactly where we're trading at right now. If you go back over here, it's 56 cents. Over here, it's 55.6. That's 56 cents. Cap right here. Volume right here. It's on the rise. It's the only coin doing good today. This thing, here's the coin right here. I was looking for this image. It's got this guitar V looking thing going on. I'm actually profiting from this token sale. Buy tokens now. The VIB token is the heart of Vibrate's microeconomy. Let's just say these initial tokens will be going up in value, and I just purchased some. There are ERC20 tokens. Here's the token contract right here. They're 56 cents right now. If I had the right mind, I would buy more. It's on Bitrex, Binance, Upbit, HTBC, Livecoin, Ether Delta. That's probably where the pump came from. Okay, let's try to get back in the market. All right, so here we go. They got some real life good stuff going on with this token. Vibrate beta version, great. Now I've actually made some dough. I want the market to come back down some. I took profit. I had started with 0.009, lost that, got down to 0.04. Okay, now I'm back up to 0.073. Happy to say it's been paying off. I have employed a new strategy, and it's revised, and it's been working pretty good. Like right now, it's getting ready to work. Right now, you can see what's going on. Buyers are stepping up right here. I just want this 11 minutes to go. So this is a new bar. These were buyers right here. So this is a good place to actually buy token, to buy coin or whatever, because I'm looking at this. Buyers won this bar. This should be green. Okay. But I want to get in at a better price. Let's see if I get in right here. 4365. Buy at market. Let's time this. I can get 168. Let's go back. Let's see. I had 179 just a minute ago and sold. So I sold up here somewhere. The market started coming back down. Maybe it'll come back a little bit lower. 43. Where did I sell at? Let's see. 4101. So if I get lower, I should. Oh, okay. I didn't. It's actually higher than where I actually sold. So 4101. So if I get back in up here, let's see, 41 is down here somewhere. I'm trying to see if these sellers want to step up and drive the price down even further. I'd rather wait to the end of this bar to purchase and get back in. All right. My new trading strategy says we're gonna be using a time-based strategy where we're gonna really zero in, drill down, down to the last millisecond, all right, and time our entries, all right, and we're going to apply stop losses, and we're going to be dynamic and manual stop losses where we'll move them, and they're going to trail. We're also going to trail our profits. See, now if I would have got in before, you know me, I would have got in before, and look, I already had a loss. So my new method that actually makes it a little bit more surgical entry is one little thing, one little update. I'll tell you the point right now. This is a 15-minute bar, okay? I'm not going to enter in until I get close to the end of this bar. Now, I got 15-minute bars on this over here. This chart, don't mind this chart. This chart is nothing. But this timer that's on trading view is where I'm looking at how much time I have on this bar left. If I change the time to 15 minutes over here, it'll actually syncs up perfectly with. So as soon as this time counts down to 0, a new bar forms over here. So we're looking at the trade activity in 15 minutes. This can be a day. This can go for a 24-hour bar if you like to trade like that, but I'm trading intraday and we're doing 15-minute bars. You can do this for minute bars too, but I'm, like I said, a minute bar is up. It makes you get out of your own trade. You can't even get out of your own way sometimes. So I slowed it down to 15 minutes. I like to trade 10 minutes, but I can't access 10 minutes on Binance. So we're gonna do, we got 8 minutes to go on this bar to see how it closes, to see in each bar we're looking at it like the bear, it's a battle. Each one of these bars we're going to look at it like a battle, okay? And we're, by the end of this battle, each 15 minutes is a battle. Let's look at the previous bar. For example, in this previous bar, who won, the bulls or the bears? By the time that 15 minutes was up, clearly the bulls, the bears brought it down, but the bulls brought it back up. But remember, over here, the bears were winning right here. And then the bulls brought it back up again. Then the bears tried to bring it back down again. And the bulls barely brought it back up past here. What makes this candle bar look like that? Well, this is what happens if the opening is right here at the top of that bar, because the close is below it. That's the body of the candle. The body of the candle shows the opening and the close. Okay. So if it closes below the opening, it turns red. If it closes above, like here's the opening for this candle right here, it actually closed above where it opened, so it's green. But look where it's traveled. It's been here, up here, and back down again, but it closed above. So we got these bears. The bulls, this was definitely a bull candle right here. This is all bulls all day. This was definitely a bull candle right here, but barely a bull candle because it turned red. Looks like the bears are coming back in. So that's why we see it turning over. And this is a new strategy I'm using now. I'm explaining this because we got 6 minutes left to see where this bar, who wins this bar, who wins this 15-minute candle bar, bulls or bears. Bears looking like they're trying to take over right here. We don't want to really enter back in until we know, we got us, our bulls are taking back control. And right now they seem to be exhausted, and the bears are in there. Now this is just the way we're going to look at the market, and it's working. This new revised I want to call it something, the way you want to perceive the market perception, or how do you read the market, or how do you understand the language of the market? We got to really drill down and really get real surgical with this, because one thing is, I'm not insane, and I'm never going to keep doing the same thing and not get and expecting for different results to come out of the same thing. That's not how I trade. I have come from regular stocks, so the market is very different, and we're going to date our trading style and strategies based on the behavior of the market. We're never going to do this. We got to stay dynamic. We got to stay flexible. This market can change up any given day based on everyone else around us. This I do know. It's that happens in stocks, and stocks are just a different animal. It's just way more money in stocks, way more money than in crypto. So what you see right here is a new market. Okay, this is a very new game, and it's nothing like the stock market. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't like. I think it's more exciting. I don't get margin called. I don't get, you know, in stocks you get, if you don't have over $25,000 on a position, they'll give you only 3 times a trade in one 5-day period, and they'll stop you if you can't trade after that. They're like, yeah, you only did 3, you can only trade 3. It's all these rules. It's crazy. Why can't I trade 24/7? Look, crypto, you trade 24/7, place as many trades as you want, get in and out as many times as you want. I haven't lost all my living. I haven't lost everything I've earned. And that's the rule for the day trader rule. The maximum of 3 day trades if you have like an account less than 25,000. That's just how they keep, you know, the average man or the average Joe down, I believe. More liquidity. This is a interesting coin, VIB. It's not that it's green on a day and everything else is red. It's just more of a fresh meat on the table, okay, and everybody wants a piece of it before it gets burnt out. But it has upside potential because it's a low count coin. To me, it's not less than Bitcoin, but it's a $200 million coin. I mean, yeah, it has 200 million coins total, and I like trading coins like that. Let's see, 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Let me squeeze this over here so we can pay attention to it. Slide this over here, not squeeze it, but slide it over here so we can see the minutes over here. 2 minutes. Litecoin's at 247. This is a bloodbath. Blood in the street. Christmas sale. Crypto for sale, man. I'm telling you. Now this looks kind of interesting. Bulls are pushing it back. This may be the very low on this next bar right here. I just made me some delicious coffee. Stellar. What's Stellar doing? Let's see. XLM. XRP is at 79 cents. I did a successful trade in it, but I didn't get any real profits from Stellar. I mean from Ripple. I got in at like 60 cents, got out at like 96 or something, and I didn't really make any bread really, so I just declined to trade that right now, especially since I'm trying to make back dough that I lost over here. But this is an interesting opportunity, none to say the least. Now, what is Stellar doing? Stellar's at 18 cents, down 25%. I don't see anything really down further than 30%. Bitcoin Gold is down 30%. You can expect to make back these 30%. If they're down 30% and you buy in right now and you wait a couple of days or wait till the market comes back, I don't know. I can't say that it won't be down another 30% tomorrow, but it doesn't seem like, it seems like a Black Friday sale. I think that's what a lot of people are looking at this as. Just professionals are looking at it that way. Ooh, IOTA is just really cheap. I heard they said they thought this was a scam. I almost got in it. I did. I almost did. Then I saw the coin count. How many minutes we got left? 20 seconds. All right. Looks like we got Bulls trying to wrestle control over the 15-minute bar in the last 15 minutes. Bulls buying it back up. Bears pushing it down. Yeah, I'm not going to buy with a bearish bar like that. All right. $15 starts again. Boom. New bar starts. Boom. 14 minutes left. Let's see. We want these surgical entries. Well, I mean, we're going to enter in at the last bar. And you see how it's still got this bear. Look, bear. We want something more like this, where you see this happening, right? And you see this happening, okay? And this is happening right down here. And then we get in, boom. This is where I got in last time, and I got out right up here. Yes, I did. I did that. See the last video, part 2, towards the end. You'll see the whole methodology, the same methodology that I'm using right now. This is just a revision. Now, I'm not saying this is absolutely going to work, but I can tell you one thing, it's been working since I've been using it. And this is a revision, a fork of my trading strategy with improvements, updates. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot. The way you perceive the market, like, it's really great. But this timer right here is at 13 minutes. Why would I get in a bar like this when all these buyers are right here? Normally I would, but and then next thing I know, what if it goes down here? And everybody knows in the Western Hemisphere, we trade at the close of the bar. So at the close, the closing price always matters. Just so you guys can see what we're looking at right here. This blue EMA is just for momentum. The farther away this is from the yellow, the more momentum there is in it. Like, it lost momentum right here. Right here it's kind of going flat. So until this actually starts pointing or going flat. Well, I like when it goes flat, to tell you the truth. This is a sign right here. Like, it went flat right here. All right, it went flat right here. It then started picking up. It's not underneath. A good time to buy with if it's underneath, if it's flat and going, and the candle was underneath. It's above. It's coming back. It's like a rubber band. It'll stretch and pounce back over there like a rubber band. Like if you stretch a rubber band, like right here, you see the stretch from this blue, from the 5 EMA. It went all the way up there. That was hella momentum. It had no place to be stretching itself out that far. So it snapped back like a rubber band. Pop. Okay, and it came down here a little bit. It went too far away from the EMA. Snapped back up right here. Too far from the EMA. Now we're back here. And we're looking at this thing and thinking about jumping in, because we can only buy in this market. We can only buy here in this market. So it's a completely different animal than actually being able to trade stocks or futures. So we're getting surgical with this. We're looking at, we're not going to enter our position to closely, timing this thing, surgically entering the market towards the close of this bar. You can do this for any time candle, 5-minute candle, 30-minute candle, 1-hour candle, 5-minute, 1-minute candle, 1-hour candle, 1 day. This represents a battle between the bulls and the bears, these candles. This is my new perception. This is my update. So we got 10 minutes left in this battle right here on this candle, and this looks like it's going nowhere. So it's basically even. The bulls and the bears are just, you know, neck and neck right now. Look at all these bears. Look at all these bulls. And the bulls seem to be pushing this price up still with all these bears in the market. That's why looking at this is a waste of time. A little. Now, I'm not going to say it's a big waste, but it's a slightly, doesn't tell the whole picture. Put it that way. We're going to look at it, but we're not going to just base everything on it. As the time ticks down, I just want to explain the strategy one more time because I know we got new viewers coming in, but this is the candle bar, the 15-minute candle bar, and the new methodology and update to my revised strategy that's been working since I got in right here when the bulls took the ball away from the bears. I've been in it and I sold right here. Always dynamically moving my stop up. So right here, it kind of looks like, oh yeah, the bulls are gonna take this thing higher, but I don't want to get in yet because we're focusing on timing right now. So we gotta drill down and get down to the millisecond if we can. And the only way I can do that is by pulling this trading view chart over here and setting it to a 15-minute candle and counting down the candles. These candles actually sync up with the candles over here. So every time the counter reaches 0, it prints a new candle bar, and then we can discover who won that last candle, who won that last game, basically this 15-minute candle, bears or the bulls. Right here, say when I was looking at this candle, which I wasn't, this is where I actually lost my money right here because I wasn't able to drill down my new strategy and put it in place yet. Even though I was aware of my strategy, this opportunity came so fast and I FOMO'd. But look, let's just get back to the principles and the methodology. If this was the candle, who won this? Who won this game? If this was a game between the bulls and the bears, who won this game? All right, well, yeah, that's so. Where did the candle open? This 15-minute candle opened right here. Boom. It's green because it closed above where it opened, which it closes right here. So the body represents the open and the close. So it went up here. Actually, it went all the way up here. I was all green, fat ass green bar. Then what happened? It didn't close up here, did it? No, it didn't. It closed where? All the way back down here. Oh. So that green bar should actually be a red bar. It closed lower than its high, but it's closed higher than its opening. So it's a green bar, which is good, but you got to understand that's what we're dealing with. So actually, I would say the bears won this, but at first glance, what only you can think of is like, oh, it's green. The next bar is going to be greener. But actually, you got to look at these bears coming in right here. So that's what we're looking at. It closes right there. The whole time we thought it was green until it closed down here. The last 2 minutes, it goes down here. Then the next bar prints, boom, opens right here. Bulls, people that are buying because they think this is green, get up here, and then the bears are still up here. They're like, oh, man, come on, man, I'm selling this right now. It goes all the way down here, closes down here. So it prints a nice fat. No, it actually went down here and then closed back up here. It went open right here, came up here, went down here, and then came back up here. Boom. So guess who won? Bears. So down, boom, same thing. That's how you look at it. Opens right here, bulls bring it up here, bears bring it down here. Closes 15 minutes again. They're getting shorter and shorter. Now what happens here? Kind of something similar that we're seeing happen right here. All right, they're bringing it down, and then, you know, if I would have got in right here like before, I would have lost money. I would have been bearish right here because I can only buy. So timing is everything. Right now we got 5 minutes left, 5 minutes 30 seconds. So that's the game plan. So we're gonna get in when we know that the bulls, because I can only buy when we know the bulls, see it's flattening when this line is flattening, and we know that it's, you know, bulls have wrestled control back from the bears, unlike right here. Not right here. Well, right here they got it, but it stayed below where it opened. Okay, so that is, you know, a lot of bears, I mean a lot of bulls pushing that back up, but they couldn't push it past the opening. So I would give this one to the bulls. That's bullish. But this one right here, that's definitely bearish. It opened right here, it got pushed barely up right here, and it got pushed down here, and then the bulls pushed it back up there. And here it opens here, and it's getting pushed all the way down there. And we got, what, 4 minutes left? Now the bears are pushing this thing down, and look, the bulls are coming back in here. The bulls could bring this thing back up here. Then that's when I'm gonna get in the market. I really want to get in the market when I see a bar like this. Or bars, I don't know. That bar right there, that's a nice fat green bull bar. Yeah. But how much profit could I have taken from that? Well, considering how far away it is from this yellow line, so I kind of want this thing the closer to this yellow simple moving average, which is a 20-day moving average. I want it here. These things can't go too far away from these moving averages. They snap back like rubber bands. This thing will, it comes right back and it'll come underneath it. If it gets underneath here, I'm buying. If it goes down here, I'm buying. All right. Right now, we're just looking at these bears, and the bulls battle it out right here every 15 minutes. I'm using 15-minute bars because I can't use a 10-minute bar, and 5 and 1 minute bars, there are too much whipsaws happening. I can't focus. If I had a lot of money in the market, I would trade like with these 5-minute bars. I would, as soon as I'm in profit, I would get out. You gotta, you know, the faster the bars, the faster you gotta trade for your profits. And I would use the same strategy right here, but let's just keep it on 15 minutes so we can, you know, it's a little slower, but it's a little more, allow you to grasp what's going on and make the right moves instead of fumbling. Yeah, we're not in the market right now. I started with 0.05. No, actually I started with 0.045, and I brought it up to 0.073. With one last trade over here, boom. I think it was like a couple of trades. So I got out and then it went lower, and then I bought back in. So I actually was redeploying my capital pretty effectively and productively. That was very good. I like the revisions that I made. I think they're really concise and really comprehensive. They're easy to understand. It's not too complicated. You know, I don't want to complicate this anymore. If I can see some, you know, like over here, that, you know, you see the volume dies down, but it gets pushed higher after turning green. You know, I kind of like I want to like see low volume right here, and then it gets higher. You know, I kind of want to see that. If I, you know, no volume, all of a sudden out of nowhere today at 6 o'clock, all right, this thing pops like it's a stock. All right. That is crazy. 6 a.m. The market stocks open on the West Coast at 6:30. On the East Coast, they open at 9:30. Okay. So this thing takes off at 6 when people wake up. All right, and they're like, yeah, I'm buying, or whatever the reason. I don't know what happened, but it happened. All right. I bought in right here, FOMO'd out of the position, lost half of my account down, got out, wasn't following my rules like I am now. The new methodologies are in place as we speak right now. I just wish I could see this this green. That makes me want to take this candle and make it see through. How many more minutes we got left? 26 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 16, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. New bar. Green, 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 green. All right, now I'll stop it. I know that's annoying. I'm sorry. That would be my warning sign to get in, like green, green. If I had an alert, I would make that my alert to buy. It sounds like a real alarm. Look at this candle turning green. Okay, it went down and then back up really quick. You saw that? That's why that line. That's where that line came from. It's underneath the 5 EMA, which is great because it was, remember, over here was underneath the 5 EMA before we bought. Remember the rubber band, if this thing goes underneath the 5 EMA way down here, I'm going to buy definitely. And we got green volume coming in, but we got to wait till the end of this bar to really know what's happening. The bears could really be taking control away from the bulls. Could very well be. We might be in this day for the next hour. This helps us not overtrade too on a higher time frame. Because you can't, you know, if you can see from here to here, got me. But look, from here to here, if we can get some good like moves like right here, like that snatched my money away, like that one fat ass bar right here, but to the upside, like this fat bar, like one of these fat bars back up to the upside, like I'm pretty sure it's getting ready to happen. We're getting ready to get a fat, like when we get in this time on the green, when bulls take back over soon, we're probably going to get a nice, you know, good move up. I don't know if it'll be in 15 minutes, but that would be nice if we can get a nice 15-minute green bar about as big as this one over here. It'll pop up here and it'll be so many sellers up here that it'll drop it back down really fast. So the best thing to do is to put a sell order up there. But the way that I'm trading right now, I've been moving dynamically or manually moving my trailing stop manually. I want to get into that as soon as we're able to enter this market and just get this recorded. All right, so I'll make revisions to my trading strategy because I believe they improved trading. And I see a lot of green, but that doesn't mean anything, okay? Not until I see it over here. I mean, it kind of does mean a lot, but as far as Bitcoins go, they're all zero, less than 1 Bitcoin. I was trading down here, it was like 9 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin. People were buying crazy right here with large volumes per. So if I start seeing people put orders in for 5, 6, 7, I don't see that many over here, like high sell orders. Here's one right, 1.4. You see what I'm saying? That gets my attention. 1.6. You know, they're starting to add up. That's getting my attention. This is getting pushed up. Maybe we're getting ready to see some bulls take over. Really, the main one to look at is the one closest to the sellers. You see this number get to 5 and 6, you already know what's happening. You know what's up. 5 Bitcoins, I mean, not 5,000 vibes, but vibes equivalent to Bitcoin right here. Like this 34,000 is 1.3. So I guess I want to see, like, you know, 100,000 being bought out one time right here, down, up, and down here. 100,000, 200,000. That's what I was seeing over here on this bar and on this bar. Okay, there goes 2 Bitcoin. I haven't seen that in a while. 2 Bitcoin at 37, 37.26, 37.25. They're pulling back and then they disappear. 37.40. People are jumping in front of them. 37. How many minutes we got left for this battle between the bull candle right here? We got 8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes to go. Hit that like if you like what you see. Hit subscribe if you want to get up notification. Well, you got to hit subscribe and the notification icon next to the subscribe button. That will only appear after you hit subscribe. Hit the notification to get notified when I upload a new video or go live. I just go live now and then I get all my research stuff together first and then I go live. $3,700. 1.1 Bitcoin down here at 3,600. I clicked it. It pops up down here, 3,600. If I was to buy right now, I would get 203. Up from where I started, which was at 130. Then I got 166, then I got 180, then I had 179 at one point. If I had 203, that means I'm gaining 360, 35 right here. I'm not all convinced yet to get in. Not yet. We still got why? Here's the reason why. Because we got 7 minutes left, and we're drilling these bars down to their last seconds and determining whether we enter or not. That's why we don't want to get tricked. I mean, just because there's just because the bulls are buying it doesn't mean it does not mean that the bears are not going to sell this damn thing back down more. And it's not even below the yellow 20 SMA, simple moving average, 20 period simple moving average. And it is below the when this thing is not flattening, it's kind of like, you know, it's down, it's pointing down. This is a seller's market. This is when it goes up, this blue, which kind of moves with the price, gives us a good indication of what direction we're headed. And this is heading down right now. Might be a good time to buy, but it's not. The timer's right here. This is how we know if it's a good time or not. We need something to keep track of the time, and this is how I do it. I wish there was a better way. This is one of the best ways, since Binance doesn't give you the timers on your candles. All right, so Just let's wait it out. Sometimes, you know, it's a waiting game. If you want to enter, like if I'm not patient like I'm being right now, I will lose money. You see my previous videos, right? I'm just getting in at whatever time, don't care. Then if it goes against me, I stay in the trade, waiting for it to come back, and then I end up getting out of it to take a loss because I see other opportunities, and that is not how to trade. We're not going to do that. That's not working. This hasn't been working. It's not working. It's never going to work. It might work. It worked one or two times, but we need higher probability. We need to be winning at least 80% of the time. You know, at least 75% of the time. And that's what we're attempting to do. We're going to be getting this revised and fork the strategy. I like that. I hope you like that. Let's see what's going on. Waiting for this bar to close. That's what's going on. It's 4 minutes left. Close to 3 minutes left. See, it's at 35.21 right now. I can actually sell to this guy for 35.21. I can buy from this guy from 35.55. I really want to. 35.55, that looks like a good deal to me. The bar is not ready to close yet. 3 minutes left. Let me see how many I would get for 30. If I bought some for 35.55, I would get 206. Almost the same damn thing I had before. I mean, when it was up here, I got 206, and it's down here, it's 206. So it's just 206. If I get it way down here, buy it from 206. So no matter what, I'm getting it for 206. It can go even lower than this, so why would I buy right now? Right? Remember that problem that I've been having, buying at the wrong price? I could have waited and got in better. Well, this solves that problem. Just drilling down to what's really happening in these bars on a bar by bar, which is what, 15 minutes. So it's time. The time is there. Just got to look at it that way. Got to read it that way. See, and it's going lower. See that? And it's going much lower. You wouldn't have believed it would go that lower when we saw all those buyers in the market. That is crazy. And we still don't see any big buyers, and we don't really see too many. Well, these sellers right here are piling up right here at the line. They pushing it down. That's 1.5, you know, that's some Bitcoin. Here's a nice one Bitcoin right here, order, getting pushed up to the front. They want to step up and get a 30,000. They want to buy 32,000 VIBs. They want to buy 50,000. So we're starting to see some bulls step up to the line. This is the line that's drawn. I guess that's what they're pushing the line, right? That doesn't move anywhere. Now those are buyers right here. We got 40 seconds left. All right, let's get ready. Looks like we might be entering in here. Maybe. No guarantees. I'm just saying. Let's see how this bar closed. 25 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Will the Bears or the Bulls wrestle back their control? Let's see. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. New bar. Boom. That looks like a Bulls candle. Well, I mean, this is not a bull candle. I'm sorry. This looks like a bear candle, just like this one was a bear candle. This thing is kind of looking like it wants to flatten out. This is tedious, huh? 15 minutes to go. Tedious. If you want to make money, I guess this is how it's done. Because I've been successful doing this pretty. The probability of me actually most likely actually entering where I should enter, sitting here being able to wait for that time to come, is like, this is actually helping me just stop making premature trades. But this is kind of like, I don't know if it's anyone wants to do this without you know, you can get bored maybe doing this. I don't know, depending on if you don't want to trade, maybe you shouldn't be trading if this is boring. But we're going to time this and get this on record. I like to socially trade. I don't want to trade by myself. That's why I got this channel up. I want people to trade along with me. I'm not saying you got to follow my trades, but it'd be nice to see and hear what you guys are trading out there. If you're trading along with me, that's great. Let me know. And I kind of feel like people are trading along with me, so I kind of do feel a little responsibility. You know, I have a little responsibility to trade correctly right now, and it's turning green. Buyers stepping up. We got 13 minutes left on this bar. Doesn't mean it's going higher. Not until we get a confirmation. Not a Bitcoin confirmation. I don't need. How many confirmations do we need to trade? Let me think. Let me think about that one. How many confirmations do we need? We need the first confirmation is a green bar to form above the, at or near the this right here. But we're gonna wait for that bar to actually form. It's actually, this is like a fetus bar right here. You don't know what this thing is going to end up looking like. All right, you don't know what it is right now, so it's a fetus. At the end of this 15 minutes, we're going to know what kind of bar this is. We're going to know if it's a bear or if it's a bull. Okay, if it's a bull, we're entering because we can only buy coins right now, and we're going to do the opposite when we get ready to sell our coins. Okay, just the opposite. It's really simple. Are bears controlling it? Okay, if they are, I'm selling. Because the bears are sellers, and you're turning into a bear too. It's a little funky little way of looking at it, but I think it's effective. So far, so good. Put it that way. So far, okay, so good. This coin also, the market that we're in, is another confirmation. I used to call them indicators. Now I'm thinking about my strategy they should be called confirmations, because I trade crypto, and crypto, they don't go by indicators. I mean, they go by confirmations. How many confirmations do you need? The more confirmations, the more secure the coin is. The blockchain will be more secure with more confirmations. If you only need one confirmation, it's not that secure. Same with trading. If you only got one confirmation, first off, we're going to use timing. Everything's based on timing. Number one confirmation right here. We're going to wait though. Okay, that's a great thing to start doing, right? Wait. Bitcoin makes you wait for that confirmation. Satoshi Nakamoto was a smart, brilliant person or organization. I think that is an organization. I don't know what to say, actually. That was just one man that put that all together like that, man. Thank you, Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, not yet. Don't thank him yet. Not until we make dough, all right? But Roger Ver can thank him. He should be thanking the shit out of him and not going against Bitcoin Core. Maybe he is trying to go with Satoshi Nakamoto, but I don't think so. It's not consensus. It's not a it wasn't consented by the, I don't know how to say it. You know, there has to be consensus. Everyone has to be in agreement. There's the voters that rule. The majority should rule. Yes, I believe in that. I do. I don't know if it's the best thing, but how about we just give everybody power, and then whatever turns out to be what everybody does, that's what we go by. And I like that idea. You don't have to buy Bitcoin. You can go buy Bitcoin Core. You don't have to buy Bitcoin Cash. You can buy Bitcoin Core. I mean, you don't have to call it Bitcoin Cash. You can call it Big B Cash. Come on, man. You can't be getting mad because somebody call it B Cash. That's crazy. I call it Bitch Cash. Bitch Cash, man. Bitch made cash. Green. Looking green. 8 minutes to go. Confirmation. Up, red. Green again. It's getting tricky. I think the Bulls are taking the control back from the Bears. 8 minutes to go though. And they're trying to get the ball in the end zone. They're trying to get it over there. Where that, right up here where the end zone is at, right there. Boom. Touchdown. That's when I'm gonna where's touchdown at? Is it up here? If I buy it in right here and it goes up here, I make more money. But I'm not gonna do that, because what if the Bears say, I got more money than you, I'm selling more coins than you, and I'm selling it to everybody down here? That's gonna draw the price all the way down there. And whales have the power to do that. Like right here, this is definitely some insider trading going on. Maybe, I don't know. Don't quote me. A lot of people could have known what was happening or all ready to buy, and then some people up here were ready to sell. They sold it too. We're all the way back down there, which is where I got in at. Sold right here. Now I'm trying to recapitalize by getting back in down here, and it looks like we're getting ready to get back down in here and get into this position. It certainly looks that way, but I don't have confirmation yet, because we have 6 minutes to go before that one confirmation. The second, maybe the first I don't know which one comes first, which confirmation comes first. Okay. But I would say the coin that you choose or the market that you choose to get in has to be liquid, like has to have volume, like VIB, VIB, let's see, it's right here. It actually has more volume than Stellar Lumens. Okay. And it's like green as shit. All right, look at that, 140%. In bear, look at the market. It's just red, full of blood, except for Ripple. Okay, Ripple, I mean, I don't know how much this is for Ripple. Don't I got a Ripple price of 93 cents? Where's the real Ripple? Here it is. The real Ripple. Let me slide this. What is this? Not Ripple? This is Ripple. Let me pull this thing up to back. Okay, 79 cents. I sold that like 96 cents earlier today. Ripple was green. Go figure. XRP all of a sudden back down there. What the hell? What the hell's going on? I got all these ripples up. What is this? Bittrex, what's this? Poloniex. And what's this? Bittrex. So let's get rid of Poloniex. Too many. Decred was all the way at like 100, so for it to be 23% down, that was Bitcoin going up. The futures is going up right now. That was the futures. XBT contract going up. I'm getting ready to get in now. When this strategy pays off, I'm going to the futures right here, and I'm trading with leverage, and we're gonna make some Bitcoin. I'm talking about some Bitcoin. Like, you know, we're gonna make some real dough with just about. I'm gonna just take $100 over there. Maybe I'll take 200. Whatever I make from this, I'm probably gonna take over there. I want to invest in this. Like, if you ever wanted to get into BitConnect before BitConnect even was BitConnect, like January 2017 when BitConnect started. If you didn't know, that's when BitConnect started, January 2017. They had an initial coin offering, and the coin was like $1 or less. I don't know if that's what you wanted to do, how it worked. I looked at it, it said I couldn't take my capital out. I was like, I don't like that. I mean, 200 days before I can take my capital out. I did not like that because I didn't know. Some people were like, yeah, I'll do it. People like Trayvon James, millionaire now, right? People like Craig Grant, you know, they got tons of dough right now. They could get hacked for $1 million and it didn't even hurt him. Like, that was crazy, right? So think about that. I found one, but I want to put some dough in it before I give everybody the information. There's a lot of them out there, but there's only, like, I looked at a few of them and they're sketchy for real, but there are some out there like the one I found that make you feel like, you know what, this is a big connect waiting to happen. They're using the same kind of, and I'm not saying this to be light about it, but they're using the same type of percentages to pay you out, which matters, because if they start saying, oh, we'll give you 3% a day and 60% a day, they're gonna fucking blow up. But at 1.5 a day, that's like 40% a month. And you can get in right now. Oh yeah, if you can get in right now at the beginning, yeah, see, that's a good thing. And if people are watching my tuning in and hitting that subscribe button, you're gonna know right when I post it. That's Lamborghini money right there. That's a new house money right there. Okay. How many minutes we got left? 1 minute and 30 seconds. And it's gonna be a live. I'm gonna live stream it and walk through the site, and of course after I make my purchase, I haven't done it yet though, so because I'm trading with the money that I actually plan on using to get. I'm not even sure if that's even wise, because I think the tokens are going to sell out soon. They're in the third round already. We missed for round 1 and we missed round 2. They're only going to let certain people buy only a certain amount a day, and then you got to wait the next day to buy more because they want to make it as fair as possible. They don't want just one big old, you know, person that has a lot of dough to just buy all the tokens at once. They want to distribute it out, so they only letting everybody buy up to $1,000 worth every 24 hours. So hell, they could be sold out right now. All I know, I haven't even checked the website. I've been trading. Let's see, 12 seconds, 10 seconds left. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. New bar. Pop, 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 pop. It's always green. All the new bars just start looking green. That was a bearish bar. Okay. The last 15 minutes was won by the bears. Jesus. Should I stay out of this market? Because this is their ICO. I mean, if I'm not in their ICO, why would I want to get in there? I do want to profit though from the next couple of up moves before I get out of there. So, and it's underneath the yellow, which is a great sign. Okay, underneath the yellow. That green bar hasn't, I mean the blue hasn't flattened out as much as I wanted to. Let's see the volume. Is there bulls picking up their 5 Bitcoins at a time? It's down to 34.30. Starting to look more greener though, right? Am I right? Am I right? It is looking a little bit more greener. Now, I've drilled down this strategy, revised it. I see we got another person watching. Maybe I should repeat what I've, so we can all know what's happening. Each one of these bars represent a battle. If it was a day, if these candles were day, then this would be a day battle between the bulls and the bears. Right now we got it zeroed down to 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, a battle is won between the bulls and the bears. The last couple of 15 minutes, last hour and 30 minutes was won by the bears. Each one of these was won by the bears. Now, this candle right here tells you a lot right here. The bulls won by the hairs on their skin, okay? Because it's like right here, the bears won by the hairs on their skin. These two candles, they look the same to me. But coming from the bulls winning this bar and then coming in here, well, if you don't know how to read candles, maybe this probably ain't the time for me to repeat them. I'll just let you watch this. On your own. Rewind. I don't want to explain it all over again. But candles open right here. When they open, when they close higher than they open, then they turn green. These Japanese were really smart. They realized that, you know, since these are Japanese candles, they realized that, you know, the real important thing to look at is where it opened and where it closed. Not just, you know, how high and low it's been. So determine without a doubt who won these battles. Bears are winning right now. Will the bulls ever, you know, will they ever take back control in this session that I'm having right now? And when they do, will they be furious It's a lot of volume. See, 3,200 something Bitcoin traded. I think that's what that means. It could be dollars, it could be Bitcoin. I believe it's Bitcoin though. Bitcoin volume. See 24-hour volume? Yeah, it's Bitcoin. BTC tells you right here. That's a lot of Bitcoin. Strange. Back and forth, right? Volume's dying down, but the price is going lower. I'm getting bored as stew. I'll show you a really good market to trade in. This one. Bitcoin USDT. If you had a $15,000 right now to trade this market, one Bitcoin, man. Look at these Bitcoins right here. Look at these. Look at the books on there. Some group is wanting to buy 16,000 Bitcoin. No, this is USDT. I'm sorry. I was about to say, yo, damn. I didn't know they was doing it like that. That's USDT. Okay, here's BTC right here. And this is in USDT. Okay. That's good to know, right? So this number is in. This number shows you the volume. That's the base pair. They call it the base pair, USDT. Or is it the counter pair? All right, USDT, 476 million traded. Litecoin. We can apply the same techniques to these coins. And I'm thinking about that right now. I just want to I want the bulls to take back over right now, since I know the bears have taken control. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into my VIB coins. See that 100%? It can go back up to 150% from here, and I'll be getting back in it. I'm not gonna end this without a bull fight. I'm going to play with the bulls. I'm getting in the game this time. Yeah, I'm a player. I'm a bull player right now. About to battle with the bulls right now. I don't want to lose. I don't want to step in and get my head chopped off though. It's getting lower and lower. Now, what if I would have got in right here? What if I would have got in right here? Like I normally do. That would be dumb as a mother. Dumber than a mother. There's a time to get in and get out. Trust me. You get in when the bulls are winning. You get out when the bears is winning. All right. That's how we're gonna play this. Simple. We're gonna put our stops right below the candle where we put it, where we get in at. So we can't lose. Well, if we do, it's going to be small. Verge up 8%. 88 up 8%. What is this market turning green? Don't look like it. All that red still in there. What's green? Ripple? How the hell is Ripple green, man? It's still at, look, what, 79 cents. Oh, that's because Bitcoin, this is BTC and Ripple. Ripple is whooping BTC's ass somehow, some way. 2%. Nothing else is doing that. I want to go trade this right here. This BT, this is a futures contract. Inverse futures contract. It's not as complicated as that sounds. All right. But I'm getting ready to transfer funds over there. Oh, look at that. How many minutes we got left? 5 minutes? They pushed it up. They're pushing it up somehow, even though they're not right here, but they just pushed it up somehow. I'm just as baffled as you are. Volume's kicking back in. Let's see what happens. 5 minutes to go. If I get in right now, how much would I get? Let's see. Buy coin for this much, for 33. Where all this, let's buy it for that much right there. All right, how much coin? 222, yeah. 222. What number is this down here? 31. So this order right here, 33, is right up here. All right, we're getting ready to enter back in, maybe. 4 minutes to go. And we're getting ready to play. Wow, I'm about to stomp onto the field, the candle field. They're gonna pass the ball to me, and I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it down, man. It's football, man. This ain't trade. This ain't stock. It's football now, man. Look at that. Ooh, look at that's a good looking. That's a nice looking. Oh, it's green. They pushing the bear. The bulls are trying to take it down. Look, 1 Bitcoin right around here. I just saw it. Did you guys see it? They quickly put it back over here somewhere. I don't know if they're huffing and puffing, or are we actually ready to do some battle and take possession of this ball and run it back down, or run it back up, I should say. Run it back up. Let's run it back up. Oh, that's a green. That's a green volume bar. Would have been better to buy down here. Am I right? It looks like it goes back up so fast. It's like magic almost. Let's see. 3 minutes left. Let's give it some time. $3,400 already? $34.62. Yeah, that's bearish. That is, I mean, that's bullish. Yeah, that's bullish. All right, I would get in the market right now, but let's wait to see this closer to 1 minute. Yeah, 35, 36. I don't know where these buy orders come from. All right, let's get in. Buy. Market. 100%. 201. Boom. What happened to my 220? I got in at 36.44. Just because I felt like it. Actually, I got in at that price because it looks like the price to get in at. Maybe I should have waited 1 more minute. What I get in at 36? Yeah, gotta follow my own rules, don't I? Here's 1 minute left. I could have got a better price, like at 34, 35 if I'd have waited. Yeah, this is definitely a powerful strategy. If you see, if I would have just waited down to it's 50 seconds left right now, I would have been able to actually get in at a better price. If I would have just waited a couple of more seconds. I was impatient again. So let's just deal with it. I'll get back out if it doesn't go my way. So now I'm waiting on it to get past 36.64. I bought 201, up a good 20 from where I bought last, which was 180, 179. I got 201, and the price is at less than where I bought in at. There's a new bar coming, right? Where's the time? All right, there it is. Boom. That's a crazy looking bar right here, but it looks like the bears are pushing it down and then the bulls pushed it up. That's what it looks like to me. So back in. Let's put us a 36, 44. Damn, how the hell did I buy up there? Amazing, ain't it? I bought all the way up there thanks to that market order. I really hate this. Like sometimes I thought I bought like right here at this 33, which looks like it's a 34. I did not wait, did I? That's why. That's what happens when you don't wait and follow the rules. All right. That's not under. I'm supposed to buy underneath this yellow line. Matter of fact, that's the other condition too. That's the other confirmation that you did a good buy. It's this yellow line. I wanted to get underneath that. So this was really out of place. That was definitely out of place. How do I let it happen? And I know these things. I know this already. That's how hard it is to trade, people. This is not just, you know, in hindsight, it looks good. Oh yeah, you could have got it right there. You saw what happened. You just saw what happened. I was timing it. I was down there, but I got in too early. I didn't wait to that last second, that surgical second. All right. Impatience. That's why you can't trade, because it's very hard to be patient. It's very hard to not get emotional. Very hard. So that's really what it is. It's yourself. If I would have waited like I was supposed to, instead of getting all excited because I saw a green bar and my emotions taking over and I'm clicking it and yeah, I'm in. It's going hard. Wait a minute. I could have got in down here at the 3400 line. All right. Let's run it back. Run it back. I'm in now. I'm in the game now. I'm in the game at a loss right now. So I can't even put a stop loss underneath here. I should already get out of this already. I have to already get out of this. But anytime, like I wanted to buy underneath this yellow line. You guys remember that? Buy underneath the yellow line. The yellow line is a 20-day moving average. I should have checked that I was buying that above at that part or below this part before I entered the order. Learn from the lesson and move on. I'm not crying, I'm just saying I have to get out this thing if it goes below something. So let me see, where should I put it? The stop. I'll just count this bar as my stop bar right here. This bar. Let's just say I entered this bar, and if this bar goes below itself, which is right here, I'm getting out. Okay, right here. So let's go ahead and grab this. Put us a stop right there. And bam, we're done. Now we know where we're getting out at. Even though I got in above myself, all right, I'm still gonna get out right here if I'm wrong, so I don't really lose that much money. Which I'm not gonna lose probably, because I think this is a solid strategy. Even with all these sellers popping up, I don't think it's getting lower, going any lower. It's just a solid strategy. It's a revision. It's a fork strategy, so it's better than the last one. It can't get worse, or you know what I mean. I'm not an idiot. Trust me, I might sound like an idiot, but I'm not an idiot. Sorry, just not one. So I'm not gonna make revisions that aren't actually helpful. Just not gonna do it. It takes a whole nother perception, you know, a whole nother way of reading this thing. So now we're just gonna wrestle with the bears. As you can see, we've been wrestling with them the whole time, okay? If you look at it this way, man, it helps out a whole lot, doesn't it? Pound that like button if you agree with me. Pound that like button if this is a better way of looking at it. Pound that like button. Pound it now. Pound it, I say. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing, isn't it? What a little revision can actually do for you. Even if I enter at the wrong place, I'm always, if you follow me, I'm always entering my position at the wrong place. So this place right here is the wrong place, but at least you can see why the revision I made is plausible. I mean, it's like, who would have knew it? It boiled down to that last second before you enter your position. I don't know who knows this stuff, but from what I can tell, it is all about timing your entries and timing your exits. And the only way I can time it is with a timer. Okay. And Litecoin's up 4%. Can it go up again? And again and again and again and again and again? Because I like Litecoin. I have a Litecoin miner. Litecoin's at 252. It's still down, but it's up 4%. Market looks like it may be trying to recover itself. Who knows? I know if this candle bar goes below itself, I'm getting out this position no matter what. If it falls below itself. How many minutes we got? 6 minutes. If you're tuned in, thank you for tuning in. I really could use the company. My channel's growing though. It is. A lot of people don't show their trades while they're trading, which is what made me make this channel. But really, I make this channel for myself so I can go back and learn from my mistakes. I'm not saying I'm the perfect trader. Not one time do I say that. I don't think anybody says that. An idiot says that they're perfect in trading, and all you got is your results. And if you can't show where you failed, then you're a puss. You're a wuss. Man, it's cool. You can fail. It's okay. We all fail. And then the real power is picking yourself back up and improving on your technique and your strategy and actually really improving it. You can't trade with simulated money. That's not going to work. You got to actually use your real money. Hopefully you're just using what you can lose. Like me, I can lose this $200 and not feel nothing about it, except that I don't know how to trade. I need to try better with my next $200 until I get it right. This is a great strategy. We're going to be applying it to different parts of the market and see how consistent it says. If it's already consistent, like I see right now, it should stay consistent. It should be a consistent strategy to use. Maybe. Nothing's 100% consistent in this crazy market. But you have to know how to read the market, so you know you can trade perfectly. No one's gonna ever find my channel, trust me. And when they do find it, they'll never peer deep inside of it like a candle to understand what's going on inside of it. For this 15 minutes, each one of these sessions I have are like an hour now, hour or two, just because I'm like watching hawking the trade position like crazy. Look at that green candle. Isn't that funny how that looked? For 15 minutes. I mean, we've been right there. I don't know what to say. If I look at the trade history right here, and then I look at the volume right here, these candles look about right. Somebody bought a half a Bitcoin worth right here. A group of individuals. A half a Bitcoin. How much is a half a Bitcoin? Maybe like $8,000 right now. $7,000, yeah. It's fair to say a half a Bitcoin right now is $7,000. Seeing that Bitcoin is hovering around 13.5. Bitch Cash is 2,700. It should be way less than that. Can't believe these guys, man. Goodness gracious, what? Can't believe they have the audacity. Money will make you do anything, man. Anything. Look at EOS buyers. Any buyers, you should buy EOS and hold it. $7 is going to 15. You're gonna double your money. I just don't have any money to put in something and hold it right now. I'm want to get in and out. All these cryptos that are be held, I don't know. I'm a day trader, so I have to really. I'm really gearing up my. Look at that! It's turning red. For how long? 1 minute, 15 seconds. Let's get ready to pull out. If it pops down, maybe time for us to exit this trade and get in at a lower price. Well, I'm already actually where I should not even be. I believe it crossed the line. 44 seconds left. 33 seconds. Sell. 101. Limit sell. What would I get at this price? 0.0068. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 0 seconds. Boom. It didn't cross the line. Remember, timing is everything right here. It didn't cross the line. We're holding in position. Yeah, I'm going to take a loss because I didn't enter it in up here. If it falls below this line again, it looks like bears are in power, I should say. Taking it even lower. They want out of this one. Everybody wants out of this one. It's still too soon to say, so we're gonna just look and reason within reason. 13 minutes is a long time. This is not the Bulls taking over. This is Bulls and the Bears fighting are equal right here. So I should have stayed out of that market right there. That's what that is. And I didn't even enter in down here. All right. I didn't even enter down here, which would have been better. So I have to get out this position right here. $33.60, which is I have to sell to this person right here. 33.62, 33.63. I'm clicking it, limit. All right, 100%. 33.64, 33.88. 33.98, 33.99, 33.51. It went from 99 to 50. 3,300. I really don't think the Bulls are going to let this go any lower than this right here. It was just a better entry point to get in down here. Anywhere down here would have been a better Bull place to defend down here. Because I would be able to help out right here. Like I'll be able to, buy right here. Stop these sellers from believing that they can take it lower. I would buy right here, you know, and push this thing back up. So I'm actually not only did I enter at the wrong place, I also can't help push price back up. So all the bulls that got in right here were just dumb as hell for getting in right here. Only needed to wait one more minute before I was able to see. I could have got in down here. I would have waited till right now and got in, you know. I'm not even sure if I should get in right here, but we got 9 minutes to go. So the fact that I'm just all out of combobulation, miscombobulated right here, it's causing me to lose. That 1 minute that I could have got, that I should have kept my patience on. Like right now, I got to keep my patience right now. I want to get out the position so bad right now, but it would be like dumb to do that because, like I said, the revision was made to look at the timer before deciding what's happening in the market. Who's winning, basically deciding if the bulls are winning or the bears are winning. If I'm not able to read the market correctly and know what's happening candle by candle, I'm not going to be an effective trader. And I can see that by even just a minute, okay, by entering a minute too soon right here, boom, that it wasn't. This candle is definitely shows you bears and bulls are equal, but the fact that it's green by just a little bit tells you who won. But by how much did they win? By nothing. So that's basically a tug of war that was, no one actually fell into the mud or got pulled into the mud. But based on my trading experience, I know that this is a level that bulls are willing to buy and defend right here because it pushed it back up. That's one of my confirmations right here. It pushed up right here. So is it going to get pushed up again right here? Or are the sellers just like, I want to sell because I bought all the way down here somewhere way back when we didn't know nothing about VIB, and it's a pump and dump. So you buy right here, it pumps on a day of today, and then everyone who bought down here just sells and gets out unscathed. Or I just hold it for about a year because it's got a low coin count. And then I can't enter into the thing I'm trying to enter in. So I'm actually trading the wrong market right now. That's how I feel. This could be the wrong market to trade for me. I need more money, more faster. This is a lesson though to learn about this minute. These minutes right here need to be really held. So I guess the bar to get out on is be right here, this bar right here, the one I entered in on. I entered in on this bar, and that's the reason I entered in. So that's, if that reason doesn't uphold, then that's the reason I got to get out. All right, that's how we're gonna play it. So that's the only thing I can do, and I entered wrong, so I gotta basically chop that up to the game. So here's the bar, break that, and I break my face. Break that, and you break my face. You break my position, all right? And this is the bar I was looking at the whole time. So if they cancel this bar out by going lower than where this bar is at, then I'm wrong, and I don't have a reason to stay in, because this is the reason why I got in, because this bar right here, that's the only thing that makes sense to me right now. Bathroom break. Okay, I'm back. And what's going on? We got how many minutes left? 3 minutes. Now you see how this timer helps save everybody, especially myself. Like it really just helps me see clear, helps me have a little more patience because I have to adhere to it. I would have got out of that trade if I didn't have this timer. Just keep it real. But the timer is not, hasn't finished counting down. And this is the Bitcoin price right here. That's great. We can look at the Bitcoin price on the futures Bitcoin contract right here, which I want to go trade, right? I just want to make this go all the way up here. I might be in this trade. Damn, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more bars. If it's not up here in 4 more bars, 1, 2, 3, 4 bars right here. I want this thing up here in 4 bars because I want to get out of here and go trade this futures contract right here. That's where I'm headed. Futures contract heaven. Transfer Bitcoin over there. I never did find a way to transfer Bitcoin from which exchange allows me to send Bitcoin for cheap. I haven't looked into it yet. But right now Bitcoin is this cheap, so my transfer might be cheap. So what's going on? Let's see. 52 seconds left. $30 seconds left. 20 seconds left. There are no trades happening. 10 seconds left. There goes 2 buyers. Sellers selling more than the buyers. 1 second left. Can't print a new bar until there's a new trade. It was a seller's trade. There's 1,000 person bought for 1,000 contracts. 6,000, 4,000 contracts being bought. 7,000 contracts. 900 contracts bought. It's a tough one. I think that the trading has dried up. It's 11 o'clock. Somebody bought 14,000 contracts right there. Lord, it looks like I could have waited to get in. That's all it looks like. Oh man, come on, come on. I need a faster market. Bears are winning still. Yeah, this is getting hard to do. Because I want to go make some money. This is if the market's moving this slow, think how long it might take all for the rest of the day before it actually curves up and heads back up. Or it could start heading back up right this second when we least expect it. So you gotta make a choice. Do I trade a market that I know is heading up or down, or do I trade a market that's just lingering? You know, like this market over here. This one right here. Let's just say I'm going to sell this much for that much. 0.006. Jesus. Got another 11 minutes. One Bitcoin for purchasing. 1 Bitcoin worth right here at 31.22. Half a Bitcoin right here. Okay. Another half a Bitcoin. Worth of VIB to purchase. Let's keep an eye on Stellar, XLM. Let's go look at it. $0.20. Let's just take a look at it. See what it's doing. Poloniex, Bitrex. So this is Stellar. $0.20. We're at 43 cents over there. We could have got up 18 to 20 cents. This is a 18. This is a 2-cent move right here. That's what you got to be aware of and be. And these are 15-minute bars, so that is treacherous. Almost as treacherous as the one I'm in right now. Take this call. Oh. What time is it, babe? What's going on? Dang, I'm just not getting a call from you. I didn't even realize what's going on. Let me do this. Press mute. Let me press mute real quick. Higher lows. I'm gonna press mute now. Okay, turning green and above the last high. If I got that right, yeah, I got it right. Yeah, okay. Flattening out the blue EMA. Yes, and we having this good old time now. Now we can be cool and defrustrate ourselves. Defrustrated. New word. It might be an existing word already. How would I know? I trade all day. I don't know nothing else. I know it's nothing else. I tell you one thing. If I read the news down here, you'll be like, "What the heck?" Healthy dip. Bitcoin rediscovers 12,850. Altcoin shed up to 40%. The crypto market dip showing short-term losses across the board. This is healthy. Futures firm SIBO filed for 6 Bitcoin ETFs this week. Wow, what the hell? That's a ETF is a derivative of the futures. So it's like futures is already a derivative of Bitcoin. So it's a derivative of a derivative. An electronic traded fund. That's going to be crazy. It's going to be cheap though. Those ETFs are going to be hella cheap. You don't get no real Bitcoin out of it. So I don't know what to say about that. That's kind of stupid. Maybe 1 million bet on Bitcoin in December 2008. Is it speculation or mania? Undisclosed Undisclosed investor bets $1 million that the price of Bitcoin will reach $50,000 before the end of 2018, increasing concerns over speculations in the derivatives market. Yeah, that's real shit. It's going to be more than that. 40% decline in 1 day's trading. Yeah. Stocks that soared on crypto news are sinking. Cleaning up the crypto market, a job for 2008. Regulation may be a 4-letter word. Job in the crypto markets. Yeah. Mining Bitcoin in the U.S. Best do it in Louisiana. Okay. Louisiana is currently the cheapest state to mine in. Well, I need to go move to Louisiana. Our mines. All right, let's see what the chart's doing. Where we at? 14 minutes. We got a new bar. Bulls, can they maintain this? Looks like they will. They have, and they are. Yeah. Great. Almost puked out that position. You ever seen a puke out of a position? Almost puked out right here on this bar right here. And I was like, I gotta wait. See, if I didn't wait, if I didn't use my new revised strategy and wait, I would have did this. All right. We're in the battlefields right now. Bulls against the Bears. And I'm a bull until I'm a bear. Atomic swaps. We're trading on Binance. Take a look. It's going down. What are we trading? Vibrate beta. Smarter way to explore live music. Low coin count. That's why. Yesterday was Tron. High coin count. I wonder what Tron is doing today. Probably turning red or negative. Ethereum, we were going to trade that. We never got around to it. All right, I'm done. That was the recap of yesterday. And I didn't have my revised trading strategy that I have now. What an embarrassing moment in my trading history, recorded for all to see. Let's go back. What's that? Verge is up to 11 cents. Let's see what Tron is doing. Did I ever put Tron down there? TRX. Okay, there it is. Let's press add to favorites, even though it's not a favorite. And let's see what Tron does. It is at 242. Where was I at with Tron? 3 cent. Tron was like at 4 cent when I was in it, so it took a dip, dive, right? Yeah, I was probably in it like right around. I kept doing this weird stuff and then never wanted to recover, so I got out of that thing. And they're trading it for competition right now, so it's probably just the dumbest thing you can do. You can double your money from here to here, though. From here to here. Right now it's in a downtrend, so I would not enter that. It's been in a downtrend since up here. I wish I had my new trading strategy like I have now. I would probably try to get in right here, get in right here, get in right here, which is crazy. How would I have been able to see that? Because this bar would have turned green. That's how this would have upset something right here. Tron you might want to trade Tron on a 5 minute just to get these that might have worked. Yeah, look at that. Where's the RSI? RSI. Boom. What about right? Let me see. Where else could I got in at? Let me see. Right here. RSI, did it tell us anything? That was definitely a bullish candle right there. This one right here, that's a bullish. This one's a bullish candle. Even though it's red, it's bullish. This is another one, bullish. Yeah, this is another bullish. That's a super long bullish. So it dipped back down. So you would have got in right here and you would have fucked out. You'd have been like, oh, I'm getting out. You'd have puked out. You can't get in and puke out the next candle because you got in at the wrong price. You could have got in down here. But how were you to know? Maybe this one told you what was happening. So you could have got in down there somewhere. That's far away from this yellow line too. It's a 15 minute. All right, let's head back to our position over here. Where are we at? So these things, XRP, 97 cents. Looks like Tron, doesn't it? Looks like Tron. Didn't I add Tron to my favorites? Why is it not in here? Here it is. Looks like Tron. Look, XRP, Tron. Kinda. All right. IOTA. It's like sellers are controlling IOTA. Look at all these. Litecoin is getting ready to cross its. That's going to be the new 245. It's never coming back down below 245. You better go buy Litecoin with both hands right now. If I had $1,000, I would go buy Litecoin right now. If I already had it in the computer inside of my exchange. All right, back to the lesson at hand. All right, here, 8 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that, pow, pow. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's popping, pop, 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 pop. And we're in a good position, aren't we? Pull this thing back up. Why does it look so different now? Oh, because I got this thing up. Pull your ass together. I got this thing up. That's why. It's RSI. Get rid of it. Let me put my 36.44. Got in up here. That's where I got in at. All right, we're above it. 6 minutes left. Bullish. I sound even more confident now, don't I? How did my tone change? Why? Maybe it's because I'm winning. I went from losing to winning. It didn't take that long. I knew it would come one day. Just gotta have a way to help yourself. Like that timer is gonna help yourself. It's gonna help yourself. If you don't have a timer right here, you gotta go get you a clicker or just use your cell phone's timer. Every 15 minutes, set it up. Time the damn bar. Simple, simple. Now I get out right here if it goes in reverse. So this is where I want to get out at. I would say right there. It's no longer right here. It was right here. Oh, okay, what happened? I push this again. It's right here. You see how the bears pushed it down that fast? So if it comes back below this candle, I'm out of the game. Actually, I got in at this candle. This is where I should get out. That's actually the rule. So maybe I'll base it on this previous candle. Let's see how this plays out. Some serious buyers look like they're in the game right now. You know, people see these green bars, they get the FOMO in, man. Early FOMO. FOMO is helpful too for people that are watching the bar. Like right now, I'm FOMOing right now, but I'm already in position. So I don't really FOMO when I'm in position, but it's falling underneath my position. But I can see other people out there buying it, you know, putting their orders in for 1.7 Bitcoin, 50,000, 11,000. And I just wonder, well, who's going to win the battle in 4 minutes? Because it's about 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes. If you can see that, you'll be able to see that. But it's 4 minutes. All right, don't puke out the position early. No. No puking out early. Because we got the timer right here now. 3:45. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to determine whether this is a bull's candle or it's a bear's candle. Look at all these damn bears over here, man. That's crazy. Got me sitting here for hours and stuff, yo. 15 minutes, 15 minutes is 30 minutes. So I wouldn't say that was an hour. So let's say 30 hour, 30 hour and a half, 2 hours. The third hour is right here. I made money from 2.5 hours right here. It took me to get back in the trade right here. Sweat it out because I entered early because I wasn't patient. Could have got in down here and got more money. Just now able to get it above my entry. That was a sucky ass entry too. I'm telling you, that was the most garbageous entry. I never realized I made bad entries like that. Look how easy it was for me to make that bad entry. Just rewind it and you'll see how I got in right here thinking I got in down here. Supposedly, the rule is to get in underneath the yellow. But guess what happened? It was below here and I entered in, and somehow I didn't get entered in. Got entered in at 36.44, up here at 36.44, and that just was not a good entry. And why? Because I let myself get in at 1 minute before the bar is closed. All right, this bar has to, before I allowed myself the time to see what kind of bar it was going to close at, whether the Bulls or the Bears were going to win it. I didn't let myself the last 2 minutes, the last 1 minute, I believe, showed me that it was an equal, it was a draw. And I wouldn't have entered in a draw. But if I would have got down here, I would have probably saw myself entering in there. I could have waited and got in down here, boom. Probably wouldn't have got in down there neither. But to say the least, this bar and this bar, they're both bullish. This is really the bear, indecisive bear right there, indecisive bulls win right there. Okay, but the bear wasn't able to pull it lower from right here until this bar right here got brought back up right there, and they opened, went down, got higher. Now the new bar opened, went high, got lower. We got some fucking bears still in here right here. Like they want to sell their fucking money. Sell their coins right here. Right here. Excuse my language. But they want to sell coins right here. The next bar may move higher. 1 second left. And boom. New bar created. All right. I'm gonna move the stop up right here. I remember I got in above where we are right here because of bad timing. So I'm kind of embarrassed by that. Don't go too hard on my channel though, because I do make mistakes, and everyone's entitled to make mistakes, right? And learn from it. As long as you can learn from your mistake, hey, and everybody can learn from my mistakes, I'm happy. I'm not some guru proclaiming to be the best trader. I'm just here to learn, improve, grow, profit. When the market changes, you got to change. Or you got to have a system in place that allows for flexibility, kind of like this one. This one does allow for a lot of flexibility and allow you to not second guess yourself. It seems to be a real powerful system that I got here that I've been able to conceive of with the help of many different separate traders, all putting all their game together, and me being able to spot the one that actually makes sense. Because this doesn't make sense just to the newcomer. I don't think it does really, to tell you the truth, until you break it down, like, to really understand what's happening. You got to really look at these bulls and these bears going head to head, going head to head. Now I can base this whole strategy on my channel. Okay. I made that logo. Thank you. Thank you. I know I suck, but it's okay. I'm gonna revise that too. I'm gonna revise my logo. All right. Like I'm gonna revise my strategy. All right. All right. I know that's looks sucky, so don't worry about it. Mining trades. Matter of fact, to go look at my mining results. Let me go check that out while we're waiting on this to do what it does so slowly. Slowly, moly. I'll never follow a trade recommendation that I don't know from one of these clubs, man. That's crazy. I see trade recommendations for Stellar right now. And if I click on Stellar, like I got it right here, what is the recommendation? To sell it or to buy it? They're saying buy that shit. It's already at the top of its move. So why would I buy it at the top? Why? Because somebody's trying to sell it at the top, obviously, and they got a lot of money. So if they get more people trying to buy it up there, guess what happens? They can sell more for this highest price. That's what they're doing with these trade rooms. Don't fucking feed into their fucking profits. Don't give them your dough. All right. I'm not gonna stop this stream until I get some money out of this trade right here, and then I'm gonna start another stream on the Bitcoin futures. So prepare to get dough. I gotta send Bitcoin over there. They only accept Bitcoin. And I just gotta play this out for the next hour. Hopefully this continues. These bulls continue to raise this up to the last high right here, which is probably like right here or right here. If it goes up here, they're gonna be selling like crazy. I can put a sell order right here if I wanted to. Where did I get in at? 36. I want to time it. I'd rather time it as soon as it turns red. I'm probably not gonna catch the high. There's a lot of volume, and I might want to 5-1-4-3 it. Coming out of this with more Bitcoin than I had. This is a slow as molasses trade. 15 minute. Ooh, I like 10 minutes. I can't wait to get on my 10 minutes. Gotta go use the bathroom.
Hi, thank you so much for coming to Chicago to speak. You mentioned in your presentation about there's about 1,000 altcoins now, and you're going to see 10,000 million. With someone like Overstock, who's a major corporation, they're just starting to offer their own coin. Isn't it going to be a little much to manage it? For the average user, are they going to need a coin to buy things from Overstock, to buy things from Whole Foods, to buy things from let's say an average user buys things from 50 different brands. Are they going to have 50 different altcoins? How's that work?
So I think it's important to realize that as part of the transition towards fully programmable digital money, one of the things you're changing is this idea of having very high switching costs. So switching costs in economic sense, and as a term used in economics, switching costs is the cost to switch to a different competing system, right? I'm with Comcast, I want to be with, oh wait, they bought all of them. I'm with...
You're talking about atomic swaps.
I can't find a single example of competition. So the theory in economics is that when you have two substitute goods and you try to switch between them, one of the considerations is the switching cost, right? Now, so what is the switching cost with traditional currencies is actually quite high. If you want to switch from, USD to Euro or from Euro to Yen, there's some significant switching costs in that. And for many people around the world, the switching costs are equivalent to infinity because it is illegal or highly controlled as to who can use multiple currencies. So what happens in a world of digital programmable money is that the switching costs drop to zero. And if you have liquid systems that can be swapped. So one of the technologies that I'm really excited about now is the application of payment channels and simple smart contracts to do what are called atomic cross-chain swaps. Who's heard of that term before? Okay. So an atomic cross-chain swap is when you take two chains and you nuke one of them. No. Atomic comes from computer science and it means indivisible. So an atomic cross-chain swap is a transaction that occurs effectively in a coupled way on both blockchains where I'm selling my Bitcoin and buying Litecoin from another individual. And we do two transactions. I do a transaction on the Bitcoin network that gives them my Bitcoin, and they do a transaction on the Litecoin network that gives me an agreed upon exchange rate amount of Litecoin. We both lock those in with multisig, and then we have secrets that we can exchange in such a way that they can't cheat me by taking the Bitcoin and not giving me the Litecoin, and I can't cheat them by taking the Litecoin and not giving them the Bitcoin. And that's why it's called atomic. Either both of those happen or neither of them happens. And that way you don't have to trust the other person. You can put up the money, worst case they disappear and 3 days later you just get a refund transaction. But if all goes well, you can do a swap between. So what happens when that becomes completely and fully automated? When essentially your currency can transmogrify itself into another currency instantaneously, fluidly, liquidly. The other technology that's really exciting is the possibility of Lightning Network, which is routed payment channels, to have multi-currency capabilities, meaning that you have a Lightning channel with some node, and you transmit Bitcoin down that Lightning channel, and at the other end it gets converted and pops out as Litecoin. So effectively, the channel itself in between has an atomic cross-chain swap as one of its functions. And so now you have a multi-currency micropayments network that allows you to move any amount, even tiny, tiny amounts with near zero fees between two currencies. At that point, what I hope to see is that wallets take over that and you never see it. The wallet simply says, okay, I want to buy something from overstock.com, the example you gave. Query the Overstock server. What currencies does it take? Here's a list. What currencies do I have? Here's a list. Which one can I do the fastest, lowest cost transaction between the two? Or maybe in my wallet, I've actually set it to optimize privacy. Which is the currency it's going to use that's going to optimize currency, or minimize transaction fees, or maximize cross-border activity, or maximize mixing? Why not? And then my wallet will execute an optimal strategy. It will convert what it needs to convert into whatever it needs to execute that strategy with a set of payment channels and Lightning Network channels it has. So eventually all of that disappears into the background. One of my thoughts is that maybe we start seeing a currency that only exists as a unit of account. It's only used for pricing and it's not used for the actual transaction. You price everything in that and that just translates onto everything else. So who knows? If you want to see a world like that, go invent it. You know, that's basically how open source works. Anybody who wants to build a wallet like that is going to be pretty useful. Go forth and build.
Atomic swap. Andreas Antonopoulos, millionaire, just from promoting Bitcoin, you know, and then people feeling bad because dumbass Roger Ver, which I really don't got nothing against Roger Ver. He's trying to get his, he's trying to get his, you know, and let him get it, but not at the cost of everybody else not being able to get theirs. It's healthy competition is not, it's all good. I don't hate the man like that. I just wish he would back Bitcoin the way he's backing his Bitcoin Cash. He owes a lot to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is what made his ass a millionaire. Even though he wants to tell you, oh, I made $1 million before Bitcoin. Like the Winklevosses want to tell you, oh yeah, I made $500 million with Bitcoin, but I had my million before Bitcoin. Hey, you can believe the Winklevosses had theirs, but you know, how did you make $1 million? If you want to really tout your millions of dollars, you know, he wants other people to be rich too. He should have been giving Andreas Antonopoulos some dough. Like, he could have gave him some money, man, for real, after hearing him say that. But there's this debate, so he's got a one-track mind. What's his name? Roger Ver, Bitcoin Cash. Let me see. Free cash will be the most powerful leverage to buy double your Bitcoin. Now, god damn it. Now, what the hell? I need to see that. That's what I need to see. Where is it at? Open up. Open up your love to me, baby. All right. Okay. Okay. BitREX coins get hit the hardest. Sell out to USDT. USDT, okay? Start with BitREX, your BitREX coins, get them to USDT. There's gonna be a treble ahead. So, Ether Delta, where's my portfolio? Okay. That, and then let me go check my miners real quick. All right, now let me do this around here. The dashboard. Facebook is going to use Litecoin as payment in 2018. Litecoin getting ready to boom. You know, can't show us. Oh, there it is. I had to push it multiple times. Looking at December 22nd, almost Christmas. Come on, give me some more Christmas money. Where do I go to get the statistics, huh? Mining stats. When did this start looking like this? This is not even what I want to see. Let me go to my ant miner and figure out what the hell. Is there anything wrong? Could be. Yep. Ant miner is slow to do its job. I don't know how many hours it's been like this. I should have been checked it though. So let's go ahead and restart it. Sorry, ant miner, I haven't been checking you. My fault. I've been caught up trading. Bitcoin Cash. They trying to limit people's buys and sells on Coinbase. That is crazy. What do they think they can do? I mean, they are the exchange. They can stop people from doing what they want to do. Here's Bitcoin on the daily down. Bitcoin Cash down, up. I don't know what to say. It was down here at 1,800 at 6 a.m. Bitcoin was also down like to 11,000 at 6 a.m. Ethereum was down around 6 a.m. Litecoin was down around 6 a.m. See, we got 4 minutes left on this bar. What can I get if I sold right now to this person right there? Let's see, 100%, 0.0075. That's more than I had. That's cool. Sort of. I wish this thing would just shoot up to the sky like Jesus, like you did earlier this morning, right around this time. What time was that? 8:45. I missed it. Taking a long time to head back to the top. I think I'm getting ready to get out of this. Don't want to trade no more. It takes too long. Like, I can't really trade and make any money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take my little bit with me over to the leverage futures contract and get some real dough out of this market today, like I should have did at first. But I guess this was testing my new strategy out, helping me get prepared for what I need to do over there. Hopefully, I'm glad I didn't take the loss that I took earlier over there, because that's probably what would have been the next thing that would have happened. And if I take a loss over there, it's going to be a big loss. So I'm going to just take these little earnings right here and move them over to BitMEX futures trading. That's where we're headed. So go ahead and close this out. Just don't feel like haggling with it right now, waiting around. So I gotta sell it for this much here. 37.18. $37.17. Something happened over here with the data. Internet something. Reload. There's a lot of buyers, so I gotta wait for a second. 37.03. 36.99. Even with all these buyers in the market, is like funny how that looks. 37.90, 37.01. $34 seconds left on this bar. $25, $24, $20. Three, two, 1, 0. And Bears won this bar. We're getting out of this. Looks like it'll be the best thing to do. Sell for 37 and 100%. Sell. Get out of there. Sell 100%. We're out of there. So that was rough trading right there. And out of there. Okay, so rough day in trade, man. Bitcoin is down in value, so take a little point. 7.8 Bitcoin. move it over to what is this point? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's move it over to BitMEX. Close this. Yes. Market's down. What was $400 worth of Bitcoin today is now $178 worth of Bitcoin right now. Still same amount of Bitcoin though. So we're just gonna try to accumulate Bitcoin because I just want Bitcoin. I don't believe Bitcoin's worth. I believe Bitcoin's worth like at least $1 million for one Bitcoin. So that's how we play it over here. Not giving up. No Bitcoin. Sorry, not that new to this sphere. All right, so how do we transfer our Bitcoin to BitMEX? How do we open up BitMEX? BitMEX. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting for it. Where's my Bitcoin wallet? Let's take a look at my Bitcoin wallet. How much Bitcoin are going to charge me? A lot or a little? Uh-oh. We got a problem. That was weird as hey yo. Are they only charging 0.001? That looks crazy, huh? That's how much Bitcoin has declined in value. It's like, what is it, 13? That 0.008 is not 170. Here's the new fee, which is 001. That's great. I'll get this much in coin. I don't care. I'm sending this to go trade for a profit for more Bitcoin. I feel good. Let's figure out what's going on over here. All right, I'm sending it over here. Do 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 do. I feel good. Something tell me I'm about to come up on some dollars. What's going on here? We don't know. We're gonna have to reload this. It's taking forever. So let's kill it and load it again. Give it a second. All right. Calculate here. 46 is declining. 35. I don't know. I forgot where I sold it at. Hey. Do I need these? No, I don't. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. What was wrong with BitMEX? Oh, y'all don't want to let nobody trade today, huh? Oh, not looking so good, huh? Let's try my other computer. Oh, it's working over here. Let's see. Let me log in. Oh, it's working over there. Okay, so it's not the website that's down. It's the bug that's in my computer right now somewhere. So what I'll do is when I get this back up, I'm getting ready to trade on there. So